So this is our progress so far. I've created a tower of boxes over here, and we just continue to fill boxes. Kale and his dad have been so helpful since they come in here. That was a long drive.
Just like you did.
Yep.
Yep, we're trying to be like you.
Oh.
We have tools over here to take down all of our hooks and everything that we're going to take to the new house. So this space has officially become a moving zone. I can't believe the majority of my business is in boxes again after just 1 year. I know in January I talked about big goals, but just because we are putting my business on hiatus doesn't mean I have to let go of big goals. Instead of focusing on profits and sales this year, I think I'm going to be focusing more so on self-development and my skills as an entrepreneur. And that is why I love this video sponsor, Skillshare. Building my entrepreneurship skills means working on my branding skills, marketing skills, time management skills, and through Skillshare's huge selection of online courses, I'll be able to learn a wide variety of these skills, like how to be more productive so that I can make every second count and enjoy some more me time. I've been following this learning path called Master Your Productivity with Ali Abdal. There's 4 classes in this learning path, and after completing only some of them, I've now been able to focus on the tasks that matter, create and meet deadlines, and to also manage distractions so that I'm able to complete all those necessary tasks that it takes to run a business. And yes, there are still tasks that need to be done even during this transitional time. Leaving a 9-to-5 means diving headfirst into being your own boss, and that takes a lot of discipline. But it also gave me the freedom to design my own career path. And I'm also really happy that you guys can be able to build these same skills alongside with me by being able to explore Skillshare's classes for free for 1 month. There's a link in my description box where the first 1,000 people to use that link will get a 1-month free trial of Skillshare. Being a small business owner is an ever-evolving role, and there's always something to learn. Two of my favorite Nintendo games. This one is more nostalgia for me. This is what I used to play when I was in high school. Love this game. It's so good.
Go backwards.
I'm trying to think of that. Nice. And there you go. I'll spot you
Okay,
all the way up.
you're my spotter.
Here is the packing progress so far. Kale's horns are coming with us. There's more there. There's all these tubs here that need to go. More boxes. And in here, we already have things here staged to load into the moving van when the time comes. And today, Kale and I are gonna go to the lawyers to sign the final papers to get this house officially sold. Even though it took a while to get here, I still can't believe we're actually at this moment. I'm really hoping that this is the last time we do this for a really long time. Welcome to today's project. I'm going to be making a solid lotion bar. My father-in-law is here, and he's been such a great help helping us pack up our lives basically into boxes, and his fingers are getting really dry, so I thought that I would make him a lotion bar to help with that. And because the summer is coming, I want to use ingredients that are less likely to melt in the summer heat. So we're going to be using a wax, we're going to be using cocoa butter, and other ingredients to make a lotion bar that's not only able to withstand high temperatures, but also really nourishing and lovely for the skin. This is actually gonna be the last project I'm gonna be doing in this house, so it's bittersweet, but because we are living in this really chaotic packing zone right now, this is gonna be a very quick and easy lotion bar. We're gonna start off with our butters. We're gonna be using Kapuasu butter today. Kapuasu and cocoa butter, which are both pretty solid at room temperature. Kapuasu butter is definitely harder than shea butter. Get my gloves on here. And you might ask yourself, why a lotion bar instead of just a lotion or a cream? Lotion bars tend to have wax in them as an ingredient, and what wax does is help seal that moisture onto your skin. So if you have really dry patches, like for me, I have psoriasis, a lotion bar would be great to just spot moisturize these areas. It lasts a lot longer on the skin than, say, a cream would. We're also going to be using some cocoa butter from Baraka Impact. This is an unrefined cocoa butter, so it does have a strong chocolate scent. And I mentioned that we will be using a wax to help seal that moisture on the skin, and the wax we're going to be using is a beeswax. White beeswax is very hard. So to soften this hard wax and pretty brittle butters, we're gonna be using some pretty nourishing and skin-loving ingredients like fractionated coconut oil. This is a lot more absorbent than coconut oil and feels really nice on the skin. We're also gonna be using cocoa caprylate caprate. And last, we're gonna be using isopropyl mystearate. So now we are going to melt this. You can use a water bath to slowly melt all the ingredients together, or you can just zap it in the microwave, which is what I'm gonna be doing right now, just to make it quick and easy. So this is what it looks like after one 30-second blast. And if you are gonna be using the microwave to melt down these ingredients, be sure to do it in 30-second blasts so that you don't scorch the wax or the butters or the oils. When you're melting this down, you'll find that the beeswax is gonna be the last one to go. It's pretty resistant, but you'll get there. And when it's a little nub like this, you can just stir to get it fully melted. And that also helps to cool this mixture down. I definitely don't want to pour it too hot because we are going to be adding an essential oil to this. And you don't want to expose essential oils to too high of a heat. And it's pretty hot in here right now. So we're going to just keep stirring and let it cool down a little bit more before we pour it into our molds. The mold we're going to be using today is this fun citrus slice one from Brambleberry. And the scent we're going to be using is grapefruit essential oil, pink grapefruit essential oil. This is one of my favorite essential oils. It's so brightening and soothing at the same time. I love it. So I've allowed it to cool, and I'm gonna add my essential oil to it. We're just gonna add a little bit so that when you use it, it's not gonna be too overpowering. And to this, we're also gonna be adding some extract. And the extract that I'm using is this lemon one from Brambleberry. And we're gonna give it a stir to incorporate everything. Then we are going to pour into our mold. So I'm actually gonna pop this into the freezer so I can very quickly cool this down. We did use cocoa butter, and if cocoa butter cools too slowly, then you might get a little bit of graininess. So let's pop this in the freezer and I'll come back when it's fully solid. Okay, looks like we're ready. I did spill some of this in my freezer. That'll be fun to clean up. To release it, it's pretty simple. Just pull the sides away from the lotion bar. Let's do my little extra one first. And that is the lotion bar. Ooh, that smells so good. And here comes the second one. It pops out super easily. And there you go. An awesome lotion bar. A beautiful lotion bar that's moisturizing and nourishing. And not only does it glide on the skin beautifully, but it also doesn't leave a greasy finish. Once you've used it, just rub the excess between your fingers, and you'll find in a couple of seconds that that oil feeling just goes away. And that's because we used ingredients like the fractionated coconut oil, we used the cocoa perlade cap crate. Those ingredients provide great moisture, but with the added benefit of quickly absorbing, so it doesn't leave behind a oily, greasy feeling that stays behind long after you've applied the lotion bar. To store a lotion bar like this, ideally you can put it in a tin. I don't have a tin, but you can also wrap it up in some paper, some grease-proof glassine paper. I would definitely keep this guy away from direct heat. I wouldn't keep it in a hot car. Best to keep it in a place where it's going to be cool and dry and not melt on you. These glassine bags have a waxy finish, so the oil's not going to absorb through. Just going to stick my lotion bar in here for storage. Just like that. I love the smell of grapefruit and chocolate from that cocoa butter. It's so nice. My hands feel amazing and soft and not greasy at all. Clothes for donation?
Yes. I'll leave those clothes.
Is my passport in here?
Your passport's in here.
Nice.
So is
All the stuff we
mine,
needed?
but I'm not going to use my U.S. passport for
Okay.
signing.
Kayla and I are headed over to the law office, is that what it's called?
Yep.
Signing our house over to the buyers.
Yes, we are.
Are you ready?
There's no turning back.
Ready to do this?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it.